Welcome to Superchat. If you are on your way to 1,000, 2,000, or even 10,000 subscribers, then you've come to the right place. We are going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can help to get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. The first channel that we're looking at today happens to be a member here in Superchat and a very much loved and well-respected creator and supporter. It turns out Garden State Gardener is celebrating a birthday today. So at a last minute, at a last second decision to wish them a happy birthday, we wanted to make this the first channel that we looked at. Now, they've been a great supporter both here in Superchat and outside. They have a wild live stream, which I missed again, which is called Sunday Fun Day. They usually have over 100 people in their chat, which is just out of control. They do giveaways, a lot of shout outs, and it's a really good time. But Garden State Gardener's built up quite a reputation as a supporter, and they always speak highly of other channels. They're constantly allowing and encouraging other people to connect together, so I hope everybody will connect with them. They're fully monetized, lots of ways to support them when we get to their channel, including super chats and memberships, so I hope you will support them when you get there. They have a wide variety of content and some comedy mixed in there as well, so I'm sure you'll enjoy that. And I'm just getting a couple of names onto the wheel. Now, Michael's Adventures is usually with us on Mondays. He's a beloved and dedicated moderator. He is not able to be with us, but always make sure that I mention that he is thinking about us and wishes he was here whenever he can't be with us. So hopefully everybody will seek out Michael's Adventures and connect with him. In the meantime, one of the most supportive creators that I've met on all of YouTube is Scratch and PPA in the pole position on the Wheel of Doom as usual. And then we've got a few members on there. Towels Games is back there. That is a slight name change for that creator. They're an incredibly supportive creator as well. Wolf Haunts Paranormal, who I caught on a live stream, I think it was yesterday or the day before, for the very first time. Mrs. VSNC09, who's with us almost every single day. And Four Corners Custom Products Mobile, Alabama, actually dropped a super chat on us before we even started today. So I'm going to look at that channel next before we spin the wheel. So let's get that up here, and I see we've got some more action in the chat, and then I will do some introductions. If anybody here in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. And I think we've got a brand new channel in the chat as well. Ivy's Family Factotum, thank you so much. I've got you set up to be next for that super chat, so thank you for that. And can't chat, but I really do appreciate that extra support, so thank you for that. Your channel will be the next one that we look at before I start spinning the wheel. And then our brand new channel in the chat, Bella Vlogs, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. Arsenic Element is back with us again. BKTV, a longtime friend of Superchat. It's been a little while, but it's great to have you back in the chat. Coupon Gale is here. That's Gale Southern Living with a second channel. Daniel Official, it's good to have you back as well. First Time Fishing Adventures is in the house along with Haunted Kentucky, who does a lot of sharing on Twitter. As a matter of fact, anybody who tweets or retweets for Superchat gets added into our Twitter list, and you can find more friends there and possibly trade favors and find some more activity coming into your channel and your videos from Twitter. Happy Nwagi Remedies, good to see you here. Kelly Family Adventures, it's good to have you back. Mortgage with Me is here with us almost every single day. Mr. Bubbles, it's good to see you again. And Nishina May was here very early. Nita VR Designs, good to see you here. Northeast Lincolnshire Train Spotting Hub is here with Pallets, Pouts, Perfumes, and Panning, a recently featured channel here on Superchat. Phillip Lemon, good to have you back in the house. Phil's Creepy Videos. And Samantha Noel might be here for the first time, so hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators that will come through the chat today. Please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. Spotless Calm is here as well. A longtime dear friend of Superchat. Uniqueness, good to see you in the house. Merriment and Livy has just walked in, and hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. Blessed Lavender Blue 40 is here for the first time. Hopefully you're feeling welcome also, and the instructions for exactly how we connect here in Superchat to make sure you maximize your time are always in the descriptions of our videos. So I see I'm missing some more action in the chat, so we'll see what's happening there. And I am Betty J. Gathers has come in. They happen to be a member. So I would have put them on the wheel right away, but they've dropped a super chat on us. So we're going to look at their channel in a moment. I'm just getting them lined up so that we can put our super chatters up in order, and then we'll get to spinning the wheel soon enough. So hopefully everybody's doing okay in the chat. I don't mean to miss anybody. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. The Life of Sweet Angel Christina, good to see you here. Super Rainbow Queen, good to have you coming in. And if you have mentioned something that you meant for me to see, like a question or a comment that I've missed, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mentioned Superchat, connect and grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier. We'll catch it the next time around. God Soldiers, good to see you here. Four Corners Custom Products, Mobile, Alabama, dropped a super chat on us. I really do appreciate that extra support. They actually did that before we even started, so we're looking at this channel right away. And I'm just going to take your latest video and add this into my catch-up list. I can see I'm falling behind with you already. They're posting frequently, sometimes multiple times a day. Four Corners Custom Products, Mobile, Alabama brings us a behind-the-scenes look at the creation of merchandise that they have available for sale, but then as well that they make for other businesses and YouTubers. Everything from hats to shirts to mugs to plates to all kinds of different things, and you will definitely learn from this channel as well as possibly be able to use it as a resource. So I hope that you will. With 306 subscribers, we'd love to push them a little bit farther towards the 400 they'll soon be thinking about. Thank you again for that extra support. And now we're looking at Ivy's Family Factotum for the same reason. They dropped a super chat on us, and I really do appreciate that extra support. Just going to knock out our stream boss for a quick second and put it back on and see if it resets itself. 1,380 subscribers for Ivy's Family Factotum. This is a brand new connection for Superchat. They're just here for the first weekend now, and I still have yet to get to know the content on this channel and the creators behind it, but I'm looking forward to that, and hopefully you will too. They're almost at 1,400 subscribers, so I'm hoping we can get them a little bit closer. Mountain of Inspiration, good to see you here. Honey Co is a longtime friend of Superchat. Great to see you in the house as well. And I know I missed a couple of channels. Backlash Fisherman, good to see you here. And Isaac Bernard Glover, good to have you in the house as well. So I don't mean to miss anybody. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. Oh, and then Phillip Lemon, yeah, it happens all the time. So today, apparently, there was like a big hammering of subscribers again. So if you ask YouTube, if you go and say to them, like, why are you taking the subscribers? They will lie and say, we don't ever take subscribers. It's, you know, but we all know that it's true. It's a fluctuation. What I find is that the channels most aggressively trying to grow are the ones who experience the biggest losses. So if you are jumping from grow stream to grow stream, trying to add 20, 30, 40, 50 people per day, then chances are you're going to experience the heaviest losses. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm saying this is what I see. And then it seems that they mostly take away older connections to replace the new ones. And it's quite a trick, because if you look at, my suggestion is to keep track of everybody you're connecting with here in Superchat, whether it's on an app or you write it down on a piece of paper, so that within a day or two you can go back to those channels, see if first of all you're subscribed, but secondly that they're subscribed. If their subscriptions are public, you'll see yourself in there. And that can give you a bit of a clue as to what's going on. But what you'll find, I'm sure, is that most often, most of the people you've connected with recently are still there. and the oldest connections are the ones that would be missing. But the other thing too is the numbers fluctuate. All the numbers in the analytics don't seem to be perfect ever, so they go up and down. They take our subs, our views, our likes, our thumbs down, everything. So you just want to keep an eye on those, and you'll see those fluctuations. Phil's Creepy Videos, thank you so much for that super chat. I really do appreciate that extra support. For that reason, we're going to get your channel up right after I Am Betty J Gathers, which I'm getting ready right now. Cali King 916, good to see you in the house. They give us a real-world look at Sacramento, California. Nyambura, forgive me, I have so much trouble pronouncing this name. Nyambura Mwangi, good to see you back in the house. Thank you for coming back in. And Bella Vlogs just dropped a super chat on us as well. So thank you for that. I really do appreciate that extra support. And we will look at your channel right after Phil's Creepy Videos. Right now we're looking at Ivy's speaking too fast. Ivy's Family Factotum, which is fairly new to Tuber Chat. So like I said, I've still got to get to know the content on this channel. I am just going to take this second video here. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. Now, I did not get through my catch-up list or my watch later list yesterday, but I will try to get through it within the next 24 to 48 hours. And hopefully, other than that, everybody's doing okay in the chat, meeting new friends and family members. Oh, and there you go. Phillip Lemon did get their custom URL, which is cool. You get that after 100 subscribers. Let's look at I Am Betty J Gather. So thank you again for that extra support. I really do appreciate those super chats. Simply Quana, good to see you here. Faye Blatcher is in the house. She happens to be a member, so we'll add her onto the wheel right away. As we do with all members, they always get added right away. So I Am Betty J Gathers has 75 subscribers, and again, this is a fairly new connection for Tuber Chat. I'm still getting to know this channel, but they have already shown to be a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. They happen to be a member already, and I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther, maybe even up and possibly over the 80 subscribers that they're thinking about right now, and onward towards that first 100. So I'm going to take their latest video, a big secret about losing weight, which I could definitely take some advice from, and I'm going to add this into my catch-up list so that I can get caught up with your content after the stream today, and hopefully not fall too far behind with your channel. So hopefully everybody's doing okay in the chat. If you haven't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. And I don't mean to miss anybody in the chat. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. I just tend to be behind, especially for the first 20 minutes to half hour or so. And Phil's Creepy Videos is up next. They gave us a generous super chat. I really do appreciate that. What that actually did is let them snipe the Stream Boss position. And what I'm talking about is that video game life meter that you see under my camera there. And that's a feature included with Streamlabs. And basically, anytime a super chat or membership is sent through the chat, it knocks a little bit of life off the Stream Boss, and the last person to knock the life out of the Stream Boss becomes the next Stream Boss. So Phil's Creepy Videos will get some extra exposure for that reason for a little while longer. Chef BC Cherry Bliss VSC is in the house. I always find the longest names easiest to remember for some reason. Like Four Corners Custom Products Mobile Alabama and Chef BC Cherry Bliss VSC. They've both been friends for a while, actually. So hopefully everybody's doing all right. The Essence of Sonia has been with Tuber Chat basically from the beginning. It's good to see you back. She's been making frequent appearances again. Phil's Creepy Videos is another creator I've got to catch up with. I thought we were already connected. I'm just going to refresh my page and see if I'm mistaken. We'll have a look, unless this is the first time that I'm putting your channel up on the screen. that could be a reason for that. We'll find out in a very quick second here. And again, if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. So it looks like I'm not yet connected. So what I'm going to do is actually take a couple of videos from you. So I'm going to take your Christmas live stream replay. I'm going to add that into my watch later list. After the stream today, I'll go through that watch later list in the next 24 hours. I'll watch your video in full, leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on so that which I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully you have our notification bell on as well, and are subscribed. I'm sure you are, so you don't miss our further live streams. Now I'm also going to take a second video. This latest one is a little bit longer, and that's just going to help me catch up with your channel a little bit farther, because I've known Phil's creepy videos for a little while now. I think it's just that this is the first time we're putting your channel on the screen, so we'll get a nice, strong, solid connection happening for you. Haunted Kentucky still in the house. Mo is here. That's another creator that shares on Twitter constantly. Anybody who tweets or retweets for Tuber Chat gets added into a Twitter list, and that has a couple of different purposes. One of the things you can do with Twitter lists, you add a bunch of accounts, and then you can just look at the videos or posts rather that come through from just those accounts. It's kind of what we wish would happen on YouTube, so you could separate your subscribers into groups, which I don't necessarily think is a great idea. And the reason why is because a lot of the people who follow you might then start watching more of the bigger YouTubers more often because they can separate their feeds. But I could be wrong. We'll see. Anyway, on Twitter, the point is that you can go to our Twitter page, you can look at that list, and you will find people who you know are already members here in the Tuber Chat family. Not official members, but anybody here in the Tuber Chat family who's also active on Twitter and willing to share, because if they're willing to tweet or retweet for us, they might be willing to do the same for you. If you're the kind of person who likes to share for other people, you might find some friends over there on our Twitter list that you can trade favors with and find some outside traffic coming into your videos and your channels from Twitter, which is always a good thing. And Four Corners Custom Products, Mobile, Alabama's dropping another super chat through the chat. Thank you very much for that. I really do appreciate all of your generosity. They've done that to us countless times. I'm just making sure I'm getting the right Bella Vlogs here, because it's a fairly popular channel. Let me see what I can do about finding this particular creator. I'm trying to match the avatar right now, but I might just go back and see if I can find their channel with the go-to channel link. Let's go back to Phil's creepy videos for a quick second here, and then I'll find Bella Vlogs in a moment. And pretty soon we'll get to spinning our wheel. Here we go. Here is Bella Vlogs. I'm just going to drag my window over from another screen here. When I am looking at the chat, I have another window over here that I use, and it's just sitting on another screen. One of these days I'll give a behind-the-scenes look at what I'm doing here in Tuber Chat, so you can get an idea of my setup and how you could do something similar if you wanted to. I use Streamlabs OBS to stream, but there's a lot of different ways to get this done. So Bella Vlogs is a brand new connection for Tuber Chat, and I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take your latest video here in a moment after my page settles down and my internet stops choking. It gets like this while I'm live streaming because we're putting so much pressure on the computer, of course. But let's take this latest video, if I can ever get to it. You're gonna listen to me whine for a second about the page not responding. And let's get Lori's Tech Time onto our wheel. She happens to be a member. And Claymere, same thing. We always add the members onto the wheel as soon as I see them in the chat. Hopefully I'm not missing anybody. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. Thank you, Mo, for the share. I really do appreciate that. Runaway Needle Red, good to see you back. Thank you for coming in. Charlie Grace, good to have you here again. And again, hopefully I'm not missing anybody. Okay, let's see. Maybe our page has calmed down now. So let me take this latest video from Bella Vlogs. I'm going to add this into my watch later list, hopefully. Yes, and what that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, turn your notification bell on as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. So now it's time to start spinning our wheel again, but thank you very much to all of our super chatters for that generous extra support to get us going for today. I really do appreciate that. You do not have to super chat or be a member to get onto the wheel or the screen, but in the case of members, we add them to the wheel right away. In the case of super chats, we add them to the screen right away, but only once per stream, and then we start spinning the wheel. So as I get the wheel down to about 5 or 6 names, we'll start adding some names from our chat list so it's open to everybody. Facing Reality, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And Chef BC Cherry Bliss VSC, like I said, has been a friend for a long time and an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. They have been a member for a long time, so we put them on the wheel right away, of course. And we can see a lot of delicious looking content on this channel, so I'm happy that you've got a brand new video for me to check out here. So I'm going to add your latest video into my catch-up list, and this is just a playlist I've made so I can stay caught up with creators, make sure I don't fall too far behind. As we grow and follow more and more creators, it becomes harder and harder to support everybody as much as we all might like. But the truth is, as long as everybody's doing as much as they can for everybody else, everybody will be just fine. We see lots of channels growing. We see lots of channels getting monetized and approaching different milestones and things like that. Courtney Shanice Reviews, good to see you here. Thank you for coming back in. Brown and Beachy Solo Traveler, thank you so much for the super chat. They actually caught me on a live stream last night. Corinne's Life, I'm wearing her t-shirt today. Corinne's Life is a dear friend. She's here usually as a moderator and a member. She was live last night, but she does a lot of like random live streams where we just hop on StreamYard panels and this and that. And I was on there with them last night. We're just chit-chatting about all kinds of different stuff. Now, YouTube always comes up if I'm on a panel, it seems. But they usually talk about that stuff a little bit too, among other things. And it's a lot of fun. But Brown and Beachy Solo Traveler was in there as well. I really do appreciate your kind words, but thank you so much for that super chat as well. I appreciate the extra support. That's a channel that I'm still getting to know. We're going to look at it right away for that reason, but Brown and Beachy Solo Traveler has got some really cool content because, you know, I think a lot of us might wonder what it would be like to be a solo traveler. What if you could go and just, you know, take off wherever you want all the time and visit different places? And it's wonderful that we have this channel now in our TuberChat family to bring us so much different footage from different places. I was talking about something the other day or last night rather, because I was talking about the fact that I had seen a video from them. I'm still getting to know the channel. There was something I saw from Iceland. I think they said they spent Thanksgiving in Iceland. But as you can see, there's videos from all over the place here, which is really, really cool. So I'm going to take your most popular video, this Turks and Caicos Ritz-Carlton hotel video. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. On my personal channel, I've done a couple of hotel reviews as well. So for those of you who do any kind of variety, whenever you have to go anywhere, whether it's a vacation or something that's necessary, if you get a chance to stay in a hotel, then those can be great videos. I have to go back and look at the numbers on some of mine, but a simple hotel review just showing people what it's like. Lots of people are searching on both Google and YouTube for hotel reviews all the time. So you might get some traffic there. So I'm not saying it's a good idea. I'm just saying it is an idea. but they seem to be very popular, and we get a lot of that mixed in with a lot of other content on Brown and Beachy Solo Traveler showing us things to do in different places. So 322 subscribers here. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 400 that they'll soon be thinking about. And I'll spin the wheel again and we'll see who's coming up next. And it's just about time for me to add some names from our chat list. So if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. And if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. If anybody has, is fairly new to Superchat, if this is your first time here or you haven't been here many times, will be happy to describe exactly what we're talking about when it comes to swapping playlists. Just let me know if you need me to go over it in the chat. Add 3 thumbs up to any message that you need me to see, and that will help me just catch it a little bit easier when the chat is going so quickly. I tend to fall behind. But as long as everybody's still meeting each other in the chat, then we're doing just fine. So Wolf Haunts Paranormal, I managed to catch yesterday on a live stream for the first time, which was pretty cool because they always have engaging conversation going on in the chat. It seems I'm still getting to know this channel's content because they are fairly new to Superchat, but they have already got a membership, so we put them on the wheel right away. I'm just going to go through your content here. So I'm just going to take your... Now, this must already be in my catch-up list, but I haven't been through it yet. Like I was saying, I haven't caught up with my catch-up list just yet. So within the next couple of days, I will. I've got another video in there, so we'll leave that alone. She Stole My Thunder, thank you for coming in, and I'm looking forward to getting to know Wolf Haunts Paranormal. We have quite a few channels from the paranormal genre here in the Superchat family. And I've been out on a couple of paranormal investigations with one of our friends, Huntophobia, a couple of times. And then Samantha Noel, thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody will be willing to connect with each other, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description. You'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. I'm going to spin the wheel. I'm overdue for getting channels onto our wheel from our chat list, but I'm going to go and do that right now. Mama's Handprint, good to see you here. That's another longtime friend of Tuberchat. Right now we're going to look at Faye Blatcher. I'm going to get some channels onto the wheel from our chat list, and then I will talk about how exactly we connect here so that you can make sure you're maximizing the time that you spend here in Tuberchat. I appreciate every moment everybody spends here, but I want to make sure you get the most out of it and meet the right number of creators today. If you go too fast, YouTube could take your connections away. We don't want to see that. As long as everybody's connecting the right way, which we've been doing for a very long time, you'll notice that every time I put channels on the screen, they're always subscribed if they've been here before, or at least if I've put the channel on the screen before. And that's because even though Tuberchat loses subscribers occasionally like everybody does, nobody ever loses Tuberchat. It is extremely rare, because whether I'm here or outside in another live stream visiting, like you've all seen me do, I always connect the same way that we talk about here. So I'll describe that in a quick moment. I just want to grab some names. Spotless Com has been a dear friend for a long time. It's good to see you back in the chat. First Time Fishing Adventures will come up onto the wheel as well. And then Nishina May has been here from the beginning of the stream, so we'll get them on, and I will add some more names as we need them. And Faye Blatcher is up on the screen right now. She is a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, somebody who supports not only here in Tuberchat, but I run into them regularly when I'm bouncing in between premieres and live streams for other creators myself. Popping the Popcorn is in the house. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. I really do appreciate every moment that everybody spends, even if you can only come by to say hello, give a thumbs up, and things like that. I'm sure everybody appreciates that kind of thing. But Popping the Popcorn is Katie. She is an incredibly supportive creator, so I hope everybody will grab her as quick as you can here in the chat. So the way that we connect specifically, it's more important than ever, especially with the fluctuations we see in all of our numbers lately, that we do as much as we possibly can for each other while we're connecting. We believe wholeheartedly here in the idea of giving much more than we expect to receive. Generosity is something I'm always looking at and trying to notice in creators. And by that token, the way that we connect specifically is to start a conversation with somebody in the chat. Make sure you've got their attention, because 60 to 70% of the people here might be jumping in and out of the stream, as we should, visiting channels, watching videos, and connecting the right way. Michelle VB, good to see you here. While you're on a channel, what you want to do is visit and watch a full video of at least 3 minutes long. That's the minimum. But I always recommend doing more than I suggest here while I talk on Superchat. So better if it's 4, 5, 6, or 7 minutes. And you watch that video from beginning to end. It's very important that we watch the full video, and very important that it is over 3 minutes long. Then leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. You can do it while you watch. I recommend 3 or 4 sentences. You don't want to say nice vid or fam from Superchat or just give them a thumbs up or anything like that, because if you say the same things that hundreds of other people might be saying, your comment may get held for review and you will almost certainly lose that connection within the next 24 hours. So once you've left a meaningful comment, watched at least one full video, I recommend adding another couple of videos into your watch later list. You could just let that run at any time. And that just shows YouTube that you cared so much about that creator's content that you went back for another video already. Then give a thumbs up, subscribe, turn the notification bell on, as you see me do for all creators, and that should be enough to make your connection stick. Come back into the chat here, let them know you've done that, and then they will turn around and do the same thing for you. We say a lot of silly things in the chat here because sub for sub behavior is far against YouTube's community guidelines. They spell that out clearly. And we're here for much, much, much more than that. The idea here is that we're meeting each other with the purpose of supporting each other over the long term, regardless of our niche or our theme. So an expert at connecting is Claymere. This is somebody who will encourage and allow everybody to connect in their premieres and live streams. They have always got a lot of things set up far in advance. I'm just making sure I've got all my reminders on here. I'm suggesting lately for everybody to set reminders for everything you see, whether or not you think you can make it. This will help because it sends an engagement signal into the YouTube algorithm about interest. And Superchat's been even busier since we've started doing this. There are a few things lately that have made us overwhelmingly busy, but I think that that's one of the things. So Claymere is an incredibly generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. She's been a friend for a long time. Fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when we get there. But what you'll find is that Claymere, as soon as you get into any premiere or live stream, you will find a warm welcome, both from her and from her community, and then you will be allowed and encouraged to connect with people the same way that we do here in Superchat, so you'll likely meet more friends and family members over there. If anybody hasn't today already given a thumbs up for this live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up. And if you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Purple Tube, good to see you back in the house. I managed to catch them for a live stream yesterday just for a moment, but I caught them right at the end, but I was happy to see them live. Cooking with Miss Brown, good to see you here as well. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. As long as everybody's still in the chat and active, then we should get around to everybody. Bella Vlogs Life, did I make a mistake? Do you have 2 channels, or did I speak your channel's name? It's Bella Vlogs Life. And then, yes, Michelle VB, very good, very good. It's always a great idea to do, like I said, as much as we possibly can for everybody while we're connecting, and part of that is setting those reminders. So let's spin the wheel. I see that Wandering Hippie's back in the house. Good to have you here. Thank you for the like. I really do appreciate those thumbs up. Thank you, I am Betty J. Gathers, for reminding everybody as well. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone. When I'm on a computer, it's a routine for me. I hop into so many windows at a time, but every time I hit a live stream or a premiere, almost always, the first thing I do is say hello and then give that thumbs up. I usually share on Reddit, because it's a very quick social network to share on, just about the same as Twitter, and then carry on. But when I'm on a phone, because you have to turn the chat off to give that thumbs up, I have to be reminded sometimes. I'm sure lots of people do. But as long as we remind each other and get that done, then we will be okay. Yes, Purple Tube, with 8 dogs, I bet it would be. Mawar Nuida, good to see, or sorry, Mawar Unida, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And forgive me if I'm mistaken that this might be your first time. I see Single Level Traveler here as well. Hopefully you're both feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house and everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. So Bella Life Vlogs dropped another super chat on us. Thank you so much for that extra support. I really do appreciate that. I always only look at channels one time per stream, but I do appreciate that extra support. And then we've almost knocked the life out of the new stream boss, which is Phil's Creepy Videos. I'm just checking the numbers over there with 258 points left out of 2,000. I have my stream boss set to 1 point per American penny, approximately. So it works out to about $20. Once $20 worth of messages have popped through the chat, then it knocks the life out of the stream boss. The last person, of course, becomes the next stream boss. So for anybody that is a member, you get one of those highlighted milestone messages in the chat on any channel where you're a member, if the host has them enabled, every month, which is really, really cool, and it's free. So I'm really happy that YouTube added that as a feature, and I'm happy to see members throwing those through the chat. So if you haven't already used yours and you are a member here on Superchat, I hope you'll have a look and see if you can throw one of those through. My guess is the next one might be the stream boss. Pardon me. And what we are talking about as well is Lori's Tech Time. So this is a fairly new channel that came into Superchat. I guess it's been a couple of months already, but she brings us a look at tech gadgets. And Single Level Traveler, we have music in the background, but it's very, very faint. So when I'm quiet, or if I have to step away, at least there's something going on. People don't think the screen froze, but it's very, very quiet. Watch WX is a fellow Canadian. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming back in. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. Lori's Tech Time brings us a look at tech gadgets, particularly what she's been doing most often lately is looking at Gadget Discovery Club. And this is a subscription box service, which is really, really cool because it's bringing tech gadgets. And we see subscription boxes all over YouTube with unboxing videos, but Lori's Tech Time is the first creator that I happen to run into with this particular one, which I find particularly interesting as well. So hopefully you will too. She's got 460 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther. Of course, once we get to 500, we get our shiny, beautiful community tab, and that can be a very useful tool these days. Chris's Clever Craft is in the house. Good to see you here. And I'm going to show you the Guitar Chick, which is the second channel from Lori's Tech Time. And she just started this one, so I hope everybody will help her get this thing moving. She's got 6 subscribers right now. We'd love to push her a little bit farther towards the first 10 that she's thinking about right now. In the very beginning, we all know what it's like to have these different milestones and how exciting it can be to reach each one. We also know that the race to the first 100 is more challenging than ever, so we want to do as much as possible. She's only got a few very short videos on this channel right now, so I hope as you connect with her, please leave your comment on the longest one She doesn't have anything over 3 minutes yet, but that's okay. And then add these extra 2 videos into your watch later list, or just watch them right now. They're only a few seconds long each. That will give YouTube an extra signal for her. Garden State Gardener dropped a super chat on us. Thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate that extra support. They've done that before, and I really do appreciate that. That's the first channel that we looked at today. Garden State Gardener is celebrating a birthday. So I hope everybody will join me in wishing Garden State Gardener a happy birthday. And yeah, hopefully other than that, everybody's doing okay in the chat. Mawar Unita, thank you so much for the super chat. I really do appreciate that. We're going to look at first time fishing adventures right now because I spun the wheel, and then we're going to get to Mawar Unita in a quick second. My pleasure, Lori's Tech Time. Brittany Plus 7, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. Radical Productions is in the house, a longtime friend of Superchat with approaching 7,000 subscribers right now. And Warcraft Ohio, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Again, hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators that will come through the chat today. Everybody here will be willing to connect with each other, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. 6 Acres Farm and Rescue, it's good to see you back in the house. And Back Alley Stock Picks just walked in. So Chris's Clever Craft and Back Alley Stock Picks happen to be members, so I'm just adding them onto the wheel right away. Members always get added to the wheel as soon as I see them in the chat. And I will check in with Chris's Clever Craft. B9 Nizzle, Stocks, Crypto, Land, Invest, Sport, Fun. Good to see you back in the house. Excuse me. I trip over the words in that channel name, but it's kind of cool the way they've done that. And I see I'm going to miss some more action in the chat, but we'll see what's happening there in a quick second. Insane Finance, good to see you back in the chat. Live covering the stock crash shortly, so we'll have fresh content to see on that channel. And Insane Finance, thank you so much for that super chat. I will make your channel the next one that we look at after Mawar Unita, who just dropped a super chat on us as well. And yeah, the stock markets, I haven't seen what's happening today, but we know that last week everybody kind of seemed to take a bath. I've barely dipped my toe into the crypto arena, and I've been complaining about it all week. So hopefully we're looking for an upturn. Makeup Mom and Son is in the house, both as a member and a moderator, and B-Dog Channel is back. So hopefully everybody will connect with them as well. So, we're looking at first-time fishing adventures. Now, when I look at this latest video, I wish it would preview for me. I still, for the life of me, can't figure out why some videos will preview when you hover over them and some won't. See, that one will play for me, but this one doesn't seem to want to. And I wish that it would, because first-time fishing adventures, the last couple of videos that I watched, there we go. Yes, they were talking about the idea of hopefully getting the boat out more this season. So I'm glad to see that you've already got that going. So Tar River bass fishing, this is really cool. I want to see this because I did follow that one video that we saw, or that I saw that you were talking about getting the boat back out. Now, First Time Fishing Adventures actually brings us different types of fishing in different areas. So sometimes they're right beside the water like this. Sometimes they're up on a bridge. Sometimes they're out in the boat, which is really, really cool. And they got a lot of shorts videos here for you to enjoy as well. But they're an incredibly supportive channel. I run into them regularly in other live streams and premieres when I'm out visiting myself. So I hope you'll connect with them and find some of that support coming back to you as well. So Mawar Unita is brand new to Tuber Chat, and I really do appreciate the extra support as you come in. I hope everybody will give them a warm welcome into the Tuber Chat family. With 1,470 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,500 they're thinking about right now. They're fully monetized already with super chats and memberships available, so lots of ways to support them when we get there. Now, this is a new connection for Tuber Chat, and I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, so what I'm going to do is take your latest video. I'm going to add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on, which I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuber Chat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. So Insane Finance is coming up right now. Let's see what they've got going on their channel. They said they're going to be doing some talking about the stock market today, which will be cool. I actually hung out with them on a live stream the other day. We had quite a conversation about this stuff, and hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to them. They've got just over 500 subscribers. Great to see they've got that community tab already set up, so that can be a great resource. It's not been that long that community tabs have been available to creators over 500, and as a matter of fact, they changed the whole operation where they took away discussion tabs that we used to have and this and that, but posts on the community tabs are starting to get some traction. I'm sure you see that everywhere you go when you're visiting other creators. So I hope that while you're bouncing in between premieres, live streams, watching videos and things like that, you'll hit up a couple community posts for creators as well. Like I said, we got to do everything we can to support each other these days. Andre Southgate, good to see you here. I just need a quick moment, and then I'll be right back. We're going to talk a little bit more about Insane Finance, and I'll get to spinning the wheel in another moment. All right, pardon me for that. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Warcraft Ohio says they're just over 500. So your community tab should show up about 7 days, maybe even less, but at the most 7 days after you hit 500, as long as you don't slip back below, right? YouTube plays games with all of our numbers. So once you get it really locked in, your community tab pops up. What I can tell you about the community tab, and the reason that I love it so much, is because whether you're promoting your own videos or somebody else's, or pictures or polls, there's lots of different things you can do. It is the number one thing that I am thanked for on YouTube, because I do so much sharing for other creators. I share anywhere from 5 to 8 times a day, and most of those are for other creators, especially if we're not live streaming that day. They're almost all for other creators. And what you can do is the same way that we @mention each other to get each other's attention here in the chat. If you @mention a channel name, and you could do that for anybody over 500 on the community tab, they get some kind of a notification, or at least they're listed in their YouTube studio so that they can see you've done that for them. And it really has a lot, it carries a lot of weight. So it's something I really like. So hopefully everybody will connect with Insane Finance. And the stock market has really been active for the last week. I'm terrified to even look today at what's going on, but there's expectations that it might be, a lot of things might be on sale. So I will try to catch them afterwards and see what's happening. Panama City, good to see you in the house, but thank you very much for that super chat. I really do appreciate that. Let's get back to spinning the wheel. We'll see who's up next. Corinne's Life is in the house. See, I'm wearing Corinne's Life's t-shirt. I was talking about the fact that I was on panel with her last night. I hadn't, in the last month or two, been able to hop in on too many panels and things like that for a while, and I've missed doing it, so I was happy to be up there talking again. And we're just hanging out, chit-chatting, and everything else. So another creator that does the same thing is Back Alley Stock Picks. This is somebody who's willing to hop in on panels and share content in that way. They are a fellow Canadian and happen to be a truck driver, and they bring us stock information as well. It's more of a hobby for them than anything else, but they put a lot of research into the companies that they talk about on their channel. Most of their content is short form. All their videos are great for connecting. You can see they're all over 3 minutes here, and then they've got some shorts videos as well to give us really bite-sized information, but they also provide resources so that you can do your own research on the companies that they're presenting as well. So I think this is really cool. I'm happy to have this creator in the YouTube family now. I'm sure you'll enjoy getting to know them as I have. Paralife TV, Life as a Paraplegic, good to see you in the house, and Thrill Seeks is in the house as well. They happen to be a member, so I'll put them on the wheel right away. Team Gravely, good to see you back in the house. Thank you for coming back in. And let's spin the wheel. Back Alley Stock Picks right now has 345 subscribers. I'm hoping we can get them maybe even up over the 350 they're thinking about. Get them halfway to 400. So Makeup Mom and Son will be coming up next. Now, she is an incredibly generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter and happens to have been a dear friend for a long, long time. She was up on the same panel. You'll often find a few creators. They happen to be moderators here together, but Corinne's Life, Makeup Mom and Son, Hilda DC, Sam Socks Trains and More. You'll often find them on panels together, and it's really cool because each of these creators does random live streams where people can hop in on StreamYard panels together. So Makeup Mom and Son does a lot of variety on her channel. You'll see from her banner, she says unboxings, tutorials, giveaways, live streams, and there's much more than that. But what she's doing right now, most notably, is a series of interviews with other creators. And some of those are from here in the Tuber Chat family, and many of those are people you'll be introduced to for the very first time. The How-To Lady, as a matter of fact, is coming up. She's in the chat right now. She's a powerhouse of energy, positivity, and motivation. And you'll see that this coming Saturday, Popping the Popcorn, who was here in the chat, is coming up for an interview. And then the following week will be the How-To Lady, who just came in, and then Hilda DC, who I mentioned moments ago. So I've been a part of that interview series, and I'm glad that she's doing it. It's going well, and Makeup Mom and Son has built up quite a reputation as a supporter, so she is definitely a much-loved and well-respected creator. I hope everybody will join her. She shows generosity in every way that you can. She does the featured channels collaboration. She'll be willing to swap playlists with creators, even though she's monetized, and that can still be a great benefit to any monetized channel for a handful of reasons. When somebody runs a playlist of your videos, of course, there's either ad money or premium income that can come from that, as well as the fact that they're running all of your videos in their entirety. And that can build up the averages on your channel for average time viewed per video, if that makes sense. What I'm talking about is these red lines here, right? And then as well, you're trading favors with somebody, and that's a great way to get a friendship started. That's where the strong and solid foundation for our channels really comes from. So Makeup Mom and Son has a lot to offer on her channel. I'm just going to take your latest video because I was saying this last night. I can't believe she's posting so frequently, but I can't believe how far behind I am all the time. So I'm just going to add this into my catch-up list. That will let me get caught up and make sure I don't fall behind again. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here, and we will see what is happening with Thrill Seeks. As another note, Garden State Gardener, who happens to be our stream boss right now, is celebrating a birthday today. So I hope everybody will join us in wishing them a happy birthday. They have recently sniped that stream boss position. And another new channel has come through the chat. Michelle Da Silva Inspires. Good to see you back in the house. And Tay Mobile, good to see you here as well. Thank you for coming back in. Thrill Seeks has been a dear friend for a long, long time. He actually happens to be a moderator on our music channel. For those of you who haven't seen it, all the same music that you hear in the background of Superchat is available as copyright-free music that you can use in your videos and live streams on a separate channel. The link for that will be dropped every half hour or so. And so many times I'll ask somebody a question in the chat and then I don't watch for the answer. Chris's Clever Craft was possibly going to have a premiere after Superchat today, so we'll see. Just forgive me for the fact that I'm asking again, even though I already asked earlier. I'll try to watch for the answer this time. Yarn Barf is in the house. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. I don't mean to miss anybody. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. Thrill Seeks shows generosity in every way that you can on YouTube. They've been a dear friend for a long, long time. A lot of featured channels here on the front page, including Clay Meir, who we just saw, and Four Corners Custom Products Mobile, Alabama, who we've talked about. They are willing to swap playlists, even though they've just become monetized in the last couple of weeks. They have got Super Chats and memberships available on their channel, but when we go through their content, what we find is theme park footage, particularly focused on roller coasters more than anything else. And it's great that we have a channel like this in the chat because, and in the Tuber Chat family, because not all of us have been able to get out to some of these places in the last couple of years. So David's able to show us a lot of the things we may have been missing. And I think even if you're somebody who doesn't enjoy going on roller coasters, you may enjoy watching the fun that's had by people who do enjoy it, the screaming, the yelling, and the high speed, high energy activity. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Thrill Seeks. Like I said, they're an incredibly generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter with 1,240 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,300 that they're thinking about. They also do a series of live streams where they allow people to connect in the same way that we do here in Tuber Chat. So you'll likely meet more friends and family members over there while you're visiting Thrill Seeks. So I'm going to refresh my list, and I'm going to see what I can do about adding some more names to our wheel from our chat list. Thank you, Andre Southgate, and thank you, everybody, for the positivity in the chat. If you haven't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up for when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. And then Single Level Traveler, yeah, that's okay. I really do appreciate the thought. Super Chats, memberships, and things like that are absolutely unnecessary. Very much appreciated, of course. The wheel that we have here is open to everybody. You do not have to Super Chat or be a member to get onto the wheel or the screen. But in the case of members, we just put them on the wheel right away as soon as I see them in the chat. Like Angel's Army will be added right now. And then in the case of Super Chats, we just add them to the screen right away. Angel's Army has been a dear friend for a long, long time. Thank you for sending that highlighted milestone message through the chat. This is what I was talking about earlier. Whenever you're a member on a channel and the host has those enabled, you get to send one of those highlighted milestone messages through the chat for free every month, which is really cool because they do knock like off of the stream boss here as well. So let's spin the wheel, and I will add some names from our chat list before we talk about our next channel, which ironically is going to be Angel's Army. So look at that luck. As soon as they come in, they get added to the wheel, and then they get added to the screen right away. Angel's Army is somebody I've been connected to since the beginning of Tuber Chat, maybe even longer, at least a year and a half. So I hope everybody will connect with them. They're obviously another generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. We've got to make sure we get the right Angels Army. Oh, so I'm going to use my filters. You can do this on a computer or on a phone, and you just want to be looking for channels instead of the general YouTube search results. And what will happen is you'll get a list of different channels. You can make sure you get to the right one. Angels Army from the Tuber Chat family has 3,640 subscribers right now. And I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 3,700 they'll be thinking about. And Corinne's life. So yeah, I happen to be wearing her t-shirt today, and she has the nicest thing to say in the chat. But thank you for sending that highlighted milestone message through. Fabian and Mom, good to see you back in the house. Thank you for coming in. And Single Level Traveler. Okay, thank you very much for that. I really do appreciate that extra support. You managed to get that done. And like I said, Super Chats, memberships, and things like that are not necessary. Very much appreciated always. So thank you for that extra support. And there's Thrill Seeks dropping a message through the chat as well, one of those highlighted milestone messages. So, you're saying, yes, okay, Single Level Traveler. Okay, I'm not going to show that channel, but thank you for that. Thank you for that extra support. The Otter Lad actually is somebody that I know personally. Even I've interacted with this creator many times, so I understand. They don't actually want to be put on the screen. They just did that, which is fine. But in every other case, of course, we put channels on the screen. But thank you for that. I really do appreciate that extra support. Angels Army, like I said, I've been connected to for at least 1.5 years. They are a very much loved and well-respected creator. They've got a lot of friends here in the Tuber Chat family and have for a long time. And then thank you, Single Level Traveler. I won't add you on the Wheel of Doom. Back alley stock picks. Timmy's on you. Thank you. You know what I'm going to do? It is freezing cold in Ontario, Canada. I am going to get a hot chocolate from Tim Hortons on you. So thank you for that. Back alley stock picks is a fellow Canadian. So Tim Hortons and Timmy's, as it's so fondly called, is something we share in common. Peter Dell, good to see you in the house. That channel was featured just last week. Hopefully everybody will connect with them. They always spread a lot of positivity through the chat. And Thrill Seeks actually managed to snipe the stream boss position with that highlighted milestone message, which is really cool. Let me just reset it and see if your icon will come up. I'm not sure if it will. Maybe not. I don't know why that thing doesn't work perfectly all the time. This is something that you got to keep in mind too, right? When you're adding features onto your live streams or things like that, and you are making promises, let's say, to super chatters or members and things like that, you have to be careful about promising things that you can't control, because you don't want to ever have a time where one of these things is not working properly, because they're not perfect, and then find yourself falling behind and having to make things up and all that good stuff. So it's just a thought. But hopefully everybody's doing okay in the chat. Thank you everybody for being here. I absolutely do appreciate every moment everybody can spend. We're going to take a break for 3 minutes in another moment. And I just want to make sure I get caught up with Angel's Army. I thought I watched this video, but it might be so long ago because it's 2 years old. Because I don't have a red line on it, I'm just going to watch it again. It really is fun to watch, actually. I'm going to take that and add it into my catch-up list. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Old AF reviewers, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Let me spin the wheel right now. And If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. So we'll go on break now for 3 minutes, and when we come back, we will be looking at Spotless.com. And then as well, while we're on break, I will add a few more names onto the Wheel of Doom. All right, we're back with Spotless.com. This is a longtime dear friend of TuberChat. They've got a premiere running right now. So what they do is either stream or premiere almost every single day. And this channel brings us a mix of pleasing visuals and audio that can help us relax or chill out or meditate or have something to run in our background while we do other things and things like that, which is really, really cool. Spotless.com is an incredibly supportive creator, somebody who has shown not only generosity but leadership here in the TuberChat family as well. Charlene Heel is in the house with a second channel there. Charlene Heel is a member. That is Business Services and Opportunities. I promised I was going to get some names onto the wheel. I was catching up with something else. We have a premiere that we're going to go and watch in just over an hour from Chris's Clever Craft. And I've got that set up now, so we'll be ready to check that out. Now, during that premiere, we'll be able to continue connecting the same way that we do in Tuber Chat here in our live chat, and then as well after that we will go over to another live stream where we'll be able to continue connecting as well. So lots and lots and lots of chance to meet new friends and family members today. I've added a few more names onto the wheel right now. So we've got Coupon Gale on there, Northeast Lincolnshire Train Spotting Hub, The Essence of Sonia, and I will add some more names as we need them. So hopefully everybody will connect with Spotless.com, 763 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 800 that we're thinking about. This is a creator who shows generosity in many different ways. One of those is the fact that we speak frequently on Instagram. Anybody can reach out to me anytime. It's all one word, Tuber Chat. But Spotless.com is somebody who shares information about lessons learned along the way, things they see along their YouTube journey, somebody who's not afraid to ask questions, and they've become a dear friend for a long time. Like I said, not only do they show generosity but leadership, they also happen to follow all of my channels, so I just put some focus on that so that you can understand the kind of support that will come back to you from a creator like this. Ali's Craft Pursuits, good to see you here, and Jeremy D-Day is here. That's JD Knight 7 with a second channel, somebody who's been connected to Tuber Chat from the very beginning. Shalisha's Journal, good to see you here. Forgive me anybody that I've missed coming in. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. And again, if you're willing to swap playlists with other creators here in the chat for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. And if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Now, the Stock Explorer has just walked in, so we're going to get their channel up. And now we're going to look at Chris's Clever Craft, ironically. This is the channel that we are going to go and raid for a premiere right after Tuber Chat today. I actually talked to the Stock Explorer about the same type of thing. So hopefully next weekend, if not sooner than later, we will get a chance to have the Stock Explorer run a live stream. We'll go and raid that. I'll be looking forward to that. That's a channel I am absolutely a fan of, and happy to have some of this financial information here in the Tuber Chat family, especially when things like the crypto and stock markets are being so volatile at this time. They can make a little bit of sense of that for us. So, Chris's Clever Craft is up here right now. You can see they've got a lot of featured channels here. What they're doing at the top of their page is pushing a few creators that are hitting milestones. So Michael's Adventures is right on the line for 900. Scratch and PPA has just crossed it. Sam's Vlogs Trains and More will be monetized any minute. They have like no hours to go, and they're going to get it so soon. Yogi Hollow Farm is also on the road to 1K. So it speaks volumes about a creator to see them promoting others in this way, and they do a lot of feature channels. When you feature channels on your front page this way, you're saying to the YouTube algorithm and to your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you, and then when some of those channels hopefully feature you in return, they're saying to their audience in the YouTube algorithm that your channel is worthy of being featured by them. So you can imagine the impact that has both on your audiences and on the YouTube algorithm when your channel is featured on so many other creators' front pages. If you have featured Tuber Chat on your front page, please make sure that I know so I can return the favor, because I absolutely do that. So this is Chris's Clever Craft, and this is a creator who's become quite a friend over a long period of time. They bring us pure variety on their channel, but they have an interesting home life with an interesting property, and we're going to have a look at that a little bit later. In just over an hour, we're going to visit a brand new channel being started by Chris's Clever Craft. Tuber Chat is literally the very first subscriber, but they've got a premiere set up ready to go for a game that they play regularly, and we will be able to continue connecting with each other during that live chat, so you'll meet more friends and family members over there. We'll look at that soon. On Chris's Clever Craft's main channel, he's got over 400 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push him a little bit farther towards the 500. That will bring that community tab out, and then as well What we see here on this channel is a great look at the creator behind the channel, but they're often bringing us videos from outdoors more than anything else. And like I said, they have a very interesting property to see, but they also bring us do-it-yourself videos, both indoors and outdoors, which is really, really cool. So lots of variety here, but this is an incredibly supportive creator, somebody who supports other creators. I run into them regularly in other live streams and premieres from other creators as well, but they always engage conversation in the chat. They bring fun and a little bit of comedy everywhere that they go as well. So I hope everybody will enjoy connecting to Chris's Clever Craft. We're going to get a great chance to look at their brand new channel after the live stream today. I'm just going to give you a quick look at it right this second. And what I'll do is actually, this channel will be impossible to find because it's brand new. So no matter how hard you try in the search results, it's almost impossible for it to come up. Will be for a couple of weeks, but soon enough we'll get that channel moving in the search results. And here we go. So I'm just going to drop a link. Phasmonut. And you can see their premiere is ready to go. So the next channel that we're going to look at right now is the Stock Explorer. And it's interesting, they just happened to come in shortly ago, and right away came up onto the wheel because they happen to be a member. We always put the members on the wheel right away. And then come right up onto the screen, which is really, really cool. I think my stream boss is acting up again too. Back Alley Stock Picks dropped a super chat earlier, but it didn't take any life off of the stream boss. So I'll leave it off for a second. I'll put it back on in another second, and we'll see if it resets. Some of these online services, they don't work perfectly, right? This is one of the reasons I use so many robots in the chat. You'll notice there's 4 of them. If one of them goes down for a day, you've got a backup so that you can fulfill your promises and keep your chat rolling the way you want. My pleasure, Chris's Clever Craft. So the Stock Explorer, what I mentioned about this channel, I'm absolutely a fan of this channel and its creator. They came into the Superchat family a few months ago, but have already had great impact. So first of all, they are an incredible supporter. I run into them multiple times a day when I'm out trying to support creators as much as I can be. The Stock Explorer seems to be everywhere. Most notably, they always engage conversation in the chat. And when you do that for any host, whether it's a premiere or a live stream, you're really doing them a great service because you're sending engagement signals into the algorithm about interest in their content. And that can be of great benefit, not just in the coming days, but possibly weeks, maybe even months into the future, which is great. Helps YouTube understand that they need to push your content out more. So the Stock Explorer on their channel is bringing us real-world, down-to-earth, level-headed looks at companies and their products and the moves that they expect to be made, both in the short and long term when it comes to particularly the stock market, but a little bit of crypto as well. And you'll often find them doing their videos with products in hand from the companies that they're talking about. They are very forthcoming about their portfolios and the moves that they are making, both in stocks and crypto, so that you can get an idea of the kind of things that they've already done, the experience that they have, and the ways that they'll be able to help. So wouldn't it be a wonderful world if after monetization for our channels, we're able to maximize the impact of that income? The Stock Explorer is just one of the creators in the financial arena that will help us do that. But they are a pleasure to hang out with, both on their own live streams and with others. I see them doing panels all the time. I'm looking forward to a chance to being on panel with them soon. So 626 subscribers. We'd love to push them a little bit farther towards the 700 that they're thinking about. We've been on for almost an hour and a half, so I'm going to start moving a little bit faster through channels. We always get faster as the stream goes on. I want to make sure we get as many channels as we can on in the next hour or so before we go and watch our premiere from Chris's Clever Crafts, brand new channel. hopefully I haven't missed anybody coming into the chat. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. And when we get the list on the Wheel of Doom back down to about 5 or 6 names, I'll add some more names back onto it from our chat list again. So the Essence of Sonya is a long time friend of Tuberchat. They've been with us from the beginning. So 1,700 subscribers they have right now. We're hoping we can push them a little bit farther. You'll see familiar faces here on their featured channels list. They're fully monetized. Lots of ways to support them when we get there, including super chats and memberships. And they are bringing us pure variety on their channel. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. The Essence of Sonya is somebody, like I said, who's been connected to Tuberchat basically from the beginning, and has been an incredibly supportive creator as well. When you're out visiting other channels for premieres and live streams, you will likely run into the Essence of Sonya frequently. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her. I'm going to take your video for Vicky's World here. You're saying happy birthday to Vicky's World, and then I see you did another stream right after too. But that's very cool. That's, you know, going over and above when it comes to supporting another creator. So I'm just going to take this video, add it into my catch-up list, and I'll have a look at that later. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here, and it will be time for me to add some more names to our wheel from our chat list. So let's look at Mrs. VSNC09. This is an incredibly supportive creator. They came into the Tuberchat family just a few months ago as well. And right away, as I'm out supporting others myself, I run into them regularly. They started out, or at least for me, when I started exploring this channel, I found a lot of royal family footage, and this is where they seem to really be excelling, but they do pure variety as well, so they sprinkle that in between. They often have engaging live streams with a very big audience, so hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them and engaging conversation there. 1,650 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,700 that they're thinking about. They are generous. They show generosity in every way that you can. They happen to be a member here, so we put them on the wheel as soon as they got in here today, as we do with all members. And then they're fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support them when we get to their channel, including super chats and memberships. So I just turned that Stream Boss back on, and now it seems to be counting the way it should, but I was hoping that icon would show up, but it didn't, but that's okay. Past Life Explorer, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. That's another creator who's been with us just about from the beginning, and somebody who had impact on the Tuberchat family right away, a channel that people were drawn to, and is single-handedly responsible for introducing us to many of the creators in the paranormal genre who are still with us today. So let's see what I can do about adding some more names onto the wheel. Nyambura Wangi is coming up. Oh, and thank you. Yes, I didn't mention that. Thank you, Scratch and PPA. I did see it come through. That was Chris's Clever Craft with their brand new channel, Phasmanet, sending a super chat through. I really do appreciate that super sticker. And the Stock Explorer has just sent one through as well. Thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate that extra support. We looked at both these channels, and we'll be looking at Phasmanet soon enough, actually, in another hour when we go to visit a premiere that they've got set up and ready to roll right after Tuberchat. So, Nyambura Mwangi is coming up. Haunted Kentucky will get onto the wheel right now, along with Wandering Hippie, who I had the pleasure of watching a video from just a couple of days ago. Let's spin the wheel, and we'll see who's coming up next. My Peaceful Moment, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I'm hoping that you will. They really do help. I'm hoping everybody always gives each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time. So Nyambura Mwangi is fairly new to Tuberchat. They've been with us for a little while now. I will very soon be able to pronounce this name without trouble. but they bring us delicious looking content. So what's really cool about a lot of the cooking channels, in my opinion, that we see is that we're getting a real look at some of the favorite dishes that people are making for themselves, for their friends, for their families around the world in different places. And I really like the look that we get at this stuff, because I believe we're seeing things we wouldn't normally see. This is very much different than like cooking television show, which I enjoy watching these things as well, but it's a different look, because when you're looking at what people have, especially in their homes that they're making, it's not a kitchen with unlimited ingredients, you know what I mean? And often not the world's most expensive and elaborate commercial equipment and things like this. So when creators are picking things to show us from their kitchens, I think that every creator is forced to put some real consideration into what they're going to bring us, and I really enjoy it. So I hope you do too. You know, I follow thousands of creators now between my different channels, and 99% or more of them have less than 10,000 subscribers, and I really love the real world look that we get through these creators' eyes at some of the things that they do. So I'm still getting to know the content on this channel. I'm just going to take, I think I took your tuna salad video and added it into my catch-up list already, right? Maybe I'm wrong. And I want to see how you do that. And that will help me catch up with your content a little bit more and get to know your channel a little bit better, so I can promote you better every time you're here. Wandering Hippie is coming up right now. I watched a video from them the other day, and Pook Ninja, good to see you in the house. What Wandering Hippie seems to be doing, now I've still got to get to know more content on this channel. I did watch this full video, even though I did a, the red line is there, that's from going back on it, I guess, to leave a comment or something. Let's take another video, because I want to get to know this creator's content a little bit better. What they are more than anything else is what they're calling an auditor. And what they do is they seem to go around to different civil operations where we have, how do I mention it properly? Public employees, right? And then just see the kind of things that they're doing, their operations, how they're working, and how they're treating, you know, the citizens of the different areas and stuff like that. So it's kind of cool. And a lot of this is like walking around with a phone showing the different things. So it's really, really cool. So like I said, I've still got to get to know the content on this channel a bit better. Wandering Hippie is new to Superchat. They've just been with us a couple of weeks now, but I will enjoy getting to know their content. I'm sure they're already on the road to 1,000. I'm hoping that everybody will connect with them and will push them a little bit closer. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. And again, if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. And if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Looks like Garden State Gardener is about to take off, but they are celebrating a birthday today. That's the first channel that we looked at today on the screen. I hope everybody will wish them a happy birthday as they continue on their day. Garden State Gardener is a very supportive creator who's built up quite a reputation, as a matter of fact, as a great supporter to others. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them and finding that support coming back to you as well. Allie's Craft Pursuits, thank you so much for the membership. I really do appreciate that. As a silver member, what that means is that, first of all, they'll be added to the wheel every time I see them in the chat. That's what we do for all members. And then as well, they will have a slide that will run starting with our next live stream that you see at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream. So you'll get a little bit of extra guaranteed exposure whether you're here or not. And Zena the Sassy Crafter just walked in. Old AF reviewers. I'm sure your channel is fine. That's a funny way to put it, though. And hopefully everybody's doing okay in the chat. Cabarar Gaming is a longtime friend of Superchat. Thank you for coming in. Towels Games has gone through just a slight name change, Towels Art and Games. So what you'll find from this creator actually is more so on their channel, you will find gameplay videos more than anything else. Did I take your channel update and watch that yet? I didn't watch it, but I wonder if I set it up. Yeah, I did set it up to be watched, but I'm going to take your Call of Duty video and add that into my watch later or catch-up list as well. So Towels Games will bring us gameplay videos more than anything here on their chat. There's a bit of art sprinkled in there as well. As you can see, the banner had said Towels Art and Game. But when you follow this creator on other social networks, including Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, you'll find a lot of art coming through from them, sometimes multiple times a day, it seems, as well. But one of the most notable things about this creator is that they are sharing for others constantly. So when I see them, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, they are constantly posting for others. They make stories here for Tuberchat, as a matter of fact, on Instagram. They post on Facebook and Twitter regularly. We have a Facebook group where anybody can post their videos. You can find that easily. Just search Tuberchat on just about any social network. You'll find our stuff. We have a Twitter, of course, and then as well, Instagram is where we just announce our videos and post stories every time we stream. But Towels Art and Game has been very active on the other social networks and in everybody else's premieres and live streams. This is one of the creators that I describe as seeming to be everywhere all the time. They are constantly supporting other creators in both premieres and live streams and engaging conversation as well. When you do catch them on their own live streams on their channel, you'll notice that they are an engaging creator as well. They're able to keep up with what they're doing on their stream as well as keep up with the chat at the same time. They'll always give you a warm welcome. They will allow and encourage you to meet more friends and family members in their chats on their channel as well. Charlene Heel is coming up next. And she's actually got two channels. We'll look at both of those. Charlene Heel is a powerhouse of energy, positivity, and motivation. And it's already time for me to add some more names from our chat list, so I'll do that in another moment. Cooking with Miss Brown is still hanging out. Finding happiness in all you do. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. That's another creator that's been with Tuberchat, I think, from the beginning. It's been a very long time. Charlene Heel has 562 subscribers right now. I got to take one of your latest videos here. I'm going to take this longer one and add this into my catch-up list just to make sure I don't fall behind. Now that Tuberchat's not going to stream for a few days, I just want to make sure I stay caught up with creators in the meantime. Charlene Heel brings us positivity, motivation in many different ways in her content, and then I'm going to show you her second channel. Where she hopes to bring us the same type of positivity, motivation, but in the financial arena. Here on Business Services and Opportunities, she promises to bring opportunities to us to possibly even build some income or wealth. And I'm looking forward to seeing what she's going to do on this second channel. So I hope everybody will support Charlene Heel on both of these channels. This is another creator who seems to be everywhere all the time supporting others. She supports on all of my channels and always brings fun, positivity, and energy everywhere she goes. So 35 subscribers here on Business Services and Opportunities. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther and get her up maybe even to the next 40 that she'll be thinking about, and then on the way towards 100. And thank you, VR Josie, for the thumbs up. I Need Coffee 33, good to see you here as well. One of the things we've been noticing in YouTube the last several days is some heavy-hitting fluctuations in our numbers. They've just been hammering a lot of creators with subscribers and things like that. Now, they've been doing this for a very long time. It's getting on well over a year. that YouTube's had this frequent purging and glitching and nonsense that's been going on. They play games with our subscribers, our views, our watch hours, our thumbs up, even our thumbs down disappear after a few days in most cases. But we just keep pressing on. Everybody's still growing. We see channels hitting milestones and getting monetized every single week. Robert Macanasia, good to see you here. That's a longtime friend of Superchat as well, a very much respected creator who does a lot of live streaming. Pardon me. So let's see what I can do about adding a couple more names onto our Wheel of Doom. Michelle VB is going to come up right now. Happy Nwagi Remedies will come up. They are bringing us home remedies for a lot of the things we might think about when we are not feeling 100%. And 6 Acres Farm and Rescue. I think it's been a while since we've looked at your channel, so it's good to have that up there right now. And then I'll add some more names as we need them. Let's spin. We'll see who's coming up next. Oh, Michelle De Silva. I hope I did answer your question. Forgive me. When I'm here on Tuber Chat, I can't remember for the life of me what question I've answered. There's been a few things going on lately with YouTube, and so actually this has been a heavy week for a few different issues coming up. I've heard for the second time today about a creator losing comments, which is a weird thing, where a video had been up and then the comments all disappeared for whatever reason. So because I can't get into the channels, I don't know like the reason why, but that's something that's come up as well. Thank you, Wandering Hippie. Yes, if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I'll appreciate it greatly. So I'm going to start moving a little bit faster through channels, or trying to, because we've got just under an hour to go, and then we're going to go and watch a premiere from Chris's Clever Crafts' brand new channel. He's been a good friend for a long time. And anybody can reach out to me anytime on Instagram. I love talking YouTube. It doesn't have to be questions. It can be if you think I can help in some way. But if you have information to share, whether it's about something you've noticed in Tuber Chat or something out in the YouTube streets or on your own channel, then I'm always happy to get any information from any creators at all, because I constantly strive to learn and improve, and I learn from creators of all sizes every single day. So 6 Acres Farm and Rescue is right now sitting at 490 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 500 that they're thinking about. We'd love to see this creator get that community tab, maybe even within the next week or so. I can't put my finger anymore on exactly how long it takes, because when the restriction was 1,000 subscribers, it used to take exactly 7 days, never shorter, never 6, never 5, always 7. Now I've heard a couple of different things, and with YouTube fluctuating everybody's numbers all the time, it's tough to know when somebody actually gets the 500 and has it locked in. So we'll see. But hopefully everybody will connect with this creator, push them a little bit farther. I've taken your latest video and added it into my catch-up list so that I can get caught up a little bit and make sure I don't fall too far behind with your content. And 6 Acres Farm and Rescue is actually another supportive creator. I run into them regularly in other people's premieres and especially live streams. Old AF reviewers, thank you so much for the time that you spent. I really do appreciate every moment everybody can spend here. We're usually on for 2.5 hours. I know it can take a very long time to get onto the wheel and the screen these days because we've been explosively busy for the last several weeks, but I really do appreciate the time you've spent. I hope you can see us again. We're here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. I try to post the streams at least a couple of days in advance so that you can check the times on our homepage if you'd like to, and plan if you need to, even though I hope you have our notification bell on so you don't miss the streams. So Nish and May, has been here before, and I'm just going to take one of your latest videos because I'm still getting to know this channel and its creator. And I'm going to take this vlog video. I'm just going to add this into my catch-up list. That will help me catch up with your content a little bit and get to know your content a little bit better. And then as time goes on, I will do a better job of promoting you every time that you're here. But it seems to be pure variety on this channel. 115 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 200 that they're thinking about. Yarn Barf is just lurking in the background, but that's cool. I appreciate every moment everybody can spend. And we do have a lot of creators that actually will have the stream running in the background, which is really cool. I appreciate it. And then hop in from time to time, as well as consider channels to connect with. So AceFlaw1, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And I really do appreciate every moment everybody can spend. So let's spin the wheel. Again, if anybody's willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. And then Phillip Lemon hit 100. You got in and claimed the URL. And then thank you. Yeah, no, I did see you say that earlier, but it is great news. It's wonderful, all these different milestones. I think YouTube's really set that, very deliberately, so that we have different things to look forward to and celebrate along the journey, right? Because if they simply said, okay, get to 1,000 subscribers and that's the thing, then, it takes a little bit of time. And, I think we all need a little bit of motivation from time to time. So it's great that you have that. And Phillip Lemon is somebody who's fairly new to TuberChat, but has already been showing themselves to be quite a supporter with many different creators. So Happy Nwagi Remedies is here, and what they are bringing us more than anything else are home remedies for different things that we might experience when you're not feeling 100% in some way. So I hope everybody will draw from this channel. There's obviously much to be learned here, and they've been with TuberChat frequently, almost every day since finding us over the last month or so. I'm just going to take your latest video, and I'm going to add this into my catch-up list, make sure I get caught up with your content and don't fall too far behind. One of the reasons why I like putting the channels on the screen the way that we do here in TuberChat, it's just for promotion, but it gives me a chance to get to know the channel and hopefully eventually the creator behind the channel, so that every time you're here I can do a better job of promoting you. So I'm going to see what I can do about getting some more channels onto our wheel from our chat list. We've still got 45 minutes to go, so I will be able to get to quite a few more channels. And I have a robot that helps me add them in some kind of a logical order. Artfully Blind with Diana is in the house. They happen to be a member, so I'll add them onto the wheel right away, as we do with all of our members. She is an extremely energetic creator, and it's worth heading over to her channel. I go over there, and I've dropped a couple of super chats because her Happy Dance video, now she's got Happy Dance 2.0, but Happy Dance, the original video for her, is really something to see, and you can tell I giggle while I'm just thinking about it right now. She's done a spectacular job, but she is a very energetic creator and a very supportive person as well. So I'm seeing what I can do about adding some more names onto the wheel. Michelle Da Silva forgive me. I'm trying to copy and paste and it struggles here. Michelle Da Silva Inspires is on the wheel. Fabian and Mom is coming up next. Phillip Lemon will come up, and then I will see what I'm going to do about adding some more names when we get back down to 5 or 6. So we still got a long way to go. I should be able to get lots of channels on the screen in the next 45 minutes. Again, so I should describe exactly how the wheel works for anybody that is fairly new to Tuber Chat. We'll let it, finish spinning. Holistic Living with Abby Stockermom is a longtime friend of Tuber Chat, actually. So look at that, Artfully Blind with Diana. We're going to look at your channel right away. As soon as she comes in, she gets right onto the wheel and then right onto the screen. We never know how long it's going to take because of the wheel, right? That's why we added this for suspense and fun and frustration many months ago. And yeah, the happy dance here is really something else. The Paranormal Polynesian, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you'd like. Pook Ninja, thank you so much for the time that you spent. Before we talk about Artfully Blind with Diana, I just want to describe how the wheel works. So I've got this robot here called Botissimo, and you'll notice in the chat I use about 4 robots: Streamlabs, Stream Elements, Nightbot, and Botissimo. This one is a paid service, but I happen to love it. And they do a great job of keeping statistics about not only how long you're here, but how active you are in the chat. And so when I need names for the wheel, I go through this list that they set up, and you can see some of the names on here. Scratch and PPA is always at the top. Coupon Gale, so active today. Nish and May's been here from the beginning. First Time Fishing Adventures. All of these creators you see so active in the chat. That's the reason why they're added onto this list in that order, and that's where I go to look for names when I need them for the wheel. So just to explain a little bit about how that works, Streamlabs actually does the same job when it comes to statistics. I just like the extra detail in Botissimo. And of course I have an affiliate link for Botissimo in all of the video descriptions here. And then thank you, Towels Games. I really do appreciate everything you do here in Tuber Chat, and for everybody else. They happen to be a gold member, so we see their link drop by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so as well. Artfully Blind with Diana has over 3,000 subscribers. They're actually quite far over 3,100 already. They've got that nice and locked in. So I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 3,200 that they'll be thinking about, fully monetized, of course, with memberships available and super chats. Like I said, I've been over there many times, and I would encourage anybody to hit that, just because the Happy Dance video, you can see it makes me laugh just thinking about it. She's done such a spectacular job. This is an incredibly energetic creator, very supportive to others always. You'll meet more friends and family members on her channel. She'll always encourage and allow everybody to connect in the same way that we do here in Tuber Chat. There's a lot more than art on this channel. So there is a lot of art. Sometimes she's on panel and she'll have a couple of artists together working on different things. But she also does random live streams and game nights and things that are really fun. She's always got an engaging chat and conversation going on her channel. So I hope everybody will visit her. I catch her as often as I can, never as often as I'd like, but hopefully everybody will connect. She's been an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter and friend for a long, long time. So let's spin the wheel. Pardon me. We got another channel up here. Haunted Kentucky is coming up. And I'm not sure if we've had this channel on the screen before, or if it's just been a very long time. But let's see if we can use our filters. You could do this on a phone or a computer to make sure you're looking for a channel as opposed to a any of the other search results. And I'm just looking through your videos here. So these are all from a year ago, but let me head to your videos page and see what you got going on. This is a creator who shares constantly on Twitter for Superchat, for which I'm grateful. I'm just going to take your latest video and add this into my catch-up list so that I can get caught up a little bit, and I'll see what you've got going on. The Historic Walking Horse Hotel, and a night vision video, so that's really cool as well. I might take 2 videos here. I'm going to take this Ghost Town video as well and see this, just because they're done so differently, and see what they got going on. But Haunted Kentucky shows generosity in sharing for us on Twitter. Anybody who shares or tweets or retweets for Superchat gets added automatically by me into a Twitter list that we have. Haunted Kentucky's been on there for quite some time. What we're talking about is a Twitter list that has over 100 members now that are active here in the Superchat family, as well as active on Twitter, and willing to share for others, because if they're willing to do it for us, they might be willing to do it for you as well. If you're the kind of person who's active on Twitter and enjoys sharing for others, you might be able to find some friends over there to trade favors with and get some outside traffic coming in from Twitter for your videos and your channel. Angel Light Over Darkness 33, good to see you here. Thank you for coming back in. Mama Reality, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. I'm going to spin the wheel. Angel Light Over Darkness 33 has actually been a dear friend for a very long time. On her channel, she does something very unique. She's the only channel in the Superchat family that does what she does, and she does it extremely well. So she's been a friend for probably 2 years now, long before Superchat even started. She's been with us from the beginning. Leon Legendary Productions, thank you for coming in. That's another creator who's been with us from the beginning as well. It's good to see you back in the house. Angel Light Over Darkness does reading of angel numbers for you, and it's a very unique thing. So when you get to her channel, she notices when you arrived and then matches that up with the appropriate angel number to read for you, which will give you a little bit of insight as to either what has been going on in your life lately or what might be to come. And it's really interesting. I find it motivating, and she's always a lot of fun to be with and around. She's always getting engaging conversation and busy live stream. So I'm hoping everybody will join her. I try to catch her as often as I can. I see it must be a little bit it might have been a while since I've been to Angel Light Over Darkness 33, but I'm hoping I'll catch her soon. So Michelle VB is up right now, 193 subscribers. This is a channel I'm still getting to know as well. I've seen a couple of videos already, but I'm going to take a video here. Now this is really long, but I'm going to take it anyway. 70 plus YouTube video ideas to blow up in 2022, which is a cool title, especially for anybody in the Superchat family. So I think this will be worth watching, because we're getting ideas here for YouTube videos that we may not have thought of, right? Like I say, I learn from creators of all sizes every single day. I constantly strive to improve both my channels and other ones that I run, and videos as well. So hopefully everybody will take a bit of inspiration from this channel. Michelle VB is with us frequently, and I appreciate all the time you spent today. So Experience Africans, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And I'm still getting to know this channel, but they seem to be bringing us pure variety. So hopefully you'll enjoy that when you get there, and we'll push her a little bit closer towards the 200 that they're thinking about. Let's spin the wheel. And then, oh, thank you, Leon Legendary Productions. I hope that you're okay and doing what you need to be okay. But I really do appreciate you coming in, especially for that reason. And I'll look forward to seeing you again. Like I said, Leon Legendary Productions has been a friend for a long time. Somebody who's been with Superchat from the beginning. Mr. Fulton Mraz, thank you for coming in. They celebrated a birthday. Hopefully everybody will join me in wishing them a happy belated birthday. Mr. Fulton Mraz is another creator I've been connected to since before Superchat existed, probably at least 2 years now. He's an incredibly supportive creator that loves to promote other channels as well. So Michelle Da Silva Inspires is a brand new connection for Tuber Chat. I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take your 12-minute video here. I'm going to add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. Actually, I wonder, I'm just going to check right now my watch later list and see if I already did this for you, because I didn't go through. Yeah, see? I didn't go through my watch later list yesterday, so it's already in there. So forgive me for that. I usually do that within the first 24 hours. I didn't get to it today, but I will definitely get through that video within the next day or two. And I will leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, turn your notification bell on. So I'm going to take your latest video as well. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list because I'll have some time over the next couple days. I should be able to see what you've got going on here. I'm always interested in anything financial, so we'll see what you've got to say about making money as a blogger as well. With 87 subscribers, we'd love to push this channel a little bit farther. They've been with us a couple of times now. I hope everybody will give them a warm welcome and connect with them. There we go. Okay, so when I see Wandering Hippie, this is a good thing you've put in the chat, because I just want to get a better idea of how to promote your channel exactly. Wandering Hippie is a unique channel to me. So an activist, don't hate anyone. They hate bad cops and bad government. Very respectful to everyone they come across. Even when disrespected, which is cool. Very, very cool. But yeah, they're out on the lookout, not necessarily for evil, but for good, because the video, one of the videos that I watched was them talking about how great it was to see the respectful treatment that they were getting from some civil employees, which is really cool. I did wonder when I saw the channel the first time, but I cherry-picked which video I watched first just for that purpose. I'm always looking for positivity. There are a lot of channels out there that have both, you know, positivity and negativity. So I try to look for something positive when I'm introducing myself to a creator or a channel. But that was easy with the Wandering Hippie, so you'll find a lot of positivity over there anyway. They're fairly new to Tuber Chat, but are always engaging in the chat here, which is cool. Phillip Lemon is coming up next, another creator who also is fairly new to Tuber Chat, just being with us for a couple of weeks now. They are already doing well, meeting out other creators both here and elsewhere. I see them out supporting others regularly. They've already been over on our music channel supporting as well. And while I'm still getting to know their content, I think I took this video already to add to my catch-up list. Like I said, I just didn't get through my catch-up list yesterday, but I'm going to take your Among Us, video as well. I'm going to add that into my catch-up list as well. Among Us was such a unbelievably popular game. I mean, it is very popular, but it just came on like wildfire, and it's surprising. Still to this day, I've never actually played it. We've got quite a few creators in the Tuber Chat family that have, but I'm interested to see what you've got going on there. Phillip Lemon is always engaging the chat, and hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Oils and Wellness with Marcia. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody here will be willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you'd like. Herman the Great, good to see you here. Thank you for asking. I'm always good. Hopefully you are too. But thank you for coming in. It's good to see you again. I'm just looking over at my list to see what I can do about adding some more names onto our wheel from our chat list. Cooking with Miss Brown has been a dear friend for a long time, and it's great to have her back in the chat today. She's coming up on the wheel. Mama's Handprint hopefully is still with us in the chat. I'll have to check on these creators and make sure they're still here, and then I will keep spinning. Let's spin right now. Haunted Kentucky is willing to swap playlists. Anybody in the house that's willing to swap playlists with each other can simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. When we look at Allie's Craft Pursuits, now this is a creator who's been with Superchat for a little while now. They recently became a member today. So they're a silver member. And what this means is that we are going to see this creator every day now, because as a silver member, first of all, they'll be added onto the wheel as soon as I see them in the chat, as every member is. But as well, they'll get one of those slides that you see at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream that gives a little bit of extra guaranteed exposure. And we do that for all of our silver and gold members. So thank you for that membership. Allie's Craft Pursuits is a dynamic creator, somebody I'm still getting to know the content behind the channel of, but they've been with us for a little while now. Now, diamond painting is something that I've been seeing popping up lately frequently. Wolfspear Productions does a bit of this as well. So I'm going to take your diamond painting video. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list, and that will give me something to catch up with your channel with this week and make sure I don't fall behind. Allie's Craft Pursuits has just over 1,000 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,100 that they're now on the road towards, and hopefully we'll get them a little bit farther towards monetization. So we've been on for about 2 hours now. I'm going to start moving a little bit faster through channels if I can. Scratch and PPA is coming up. This is one of the most supportive creators that I've met on all of YouTube. They are here as a dedicated and beloved moderator, and they've built up an incredible reputation as both a supporter and a moderator on dozens of channels, maybe even more. Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More is here. Both as a member and a moderator. And Scratch and PPA now has officially crossed the 900 subscribers, is on the road to 1,000. And then thank you, Scratch and PPA. It took me a second to get to it, but I did see that Sam's in the chat now. Yeah, he's been a member over a year. That's why you see that pink badge beside his name. I matched the colors of our membership badges to the colors that YouTube uses on their default ones, so that we can get an idea of how long people have been members here on Superchat. What we know is that for a lot of creators, when they're searching for people to connect with, is they will hit up Superchatters first, members next, or one or the other, moderators next, and then go after the rest of the chat. That's what we see in a lot of growth streams. Not saying I'm right, this is what I notice. And then Scratch and PPA that we're looking at right now is the creator responsible for me starting to use the term seeming to be everywhere all the time. This creator is unbelievably supportive. They are literally supporting more creators than I think just about anybody else. I used to joke, I haven't mentioned it in a while, but I think there are more tributes to Scratch and PPA than anybody else in the Superchat family when it comes to not just here on YouTube with shout-out videos and things like that, but even on the other social networks. I see things fly through about Scratch and PPA. He has been a shining jewel in the Superchat family for a very long time. Now officially on the road to 1,000. So I know everybody will be excited for him. If you haven't already connected with him, I hope that you will. He is a shining example of of what can be done when marrying other social networks with your YouTube channel. So he has an interactive series of videos that comes out every Tuesday. And if you follow Scratch and PPA on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, you get the opportunity to vote on the content of next week's video. It makes his series unique, sets it apart, and a lot of fun to be a part of. So he premieres every Tuesday at 12:15 Eastern around the lunch hour. I hope that you will join us. He has a rush and flood of support that comes in one of the fastest chats you've ever seen, faster than Superchat, faster than most others, because of the unbelievable support that he gives to other creators. He puts a lot of focus on other channels in his videos as well. So I hope everybody will connect with Scratch and PPA and join us this Tuesday for his premiere. I literally have an alarm set on my phone to make sure that I don't miss his premieres. We can count on one hand how many times I've missed the over 50 episodes of Scratch and PPA's challenge. Carolina Diamond Productions, good to see you in the house. And Sam Slogs Trains and More, thank you so much for sending that highlighted milestone message through the chat and for your kind words. Sam's been a dear friend for a long time who shows generosity in every way that you can on YouTube. Carolina Diamond Productions is a member, so I'm getting him onto the wheel right away. Let's spin. We'll see who's coming up next. I'm going to try to move a little bit faster. We'll get as many channels on the screen as we can in the next 25 minutes, and then we're going to go and watch a premiere from Chris's Clever Craft on his brand new second channel. Walking with Tamsin, good to see you back in the house. Thank you for coming in. They were here briefly, I think it was yesterday. Forgive me if I'm mistaken, but thank you for coming back in. And Chris's Clever Craft, I'm just asking how long the intro is set for on your premiere, because we can set those now to I believe 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 or 5. I always set mine to 5, but I'm just curious what you've got so that I can aim our timing on Tuber Chat. We're going to go and visit that premiere for Chris's Clever Craft's brand new gaming channel. And literally, Tuber Chat is the very first subscriber, if I'm right. But he will allow and encourage everybody to connect in his live chat the same way that we do here. Yeah, thank you, Cabarar Gaming. We did it. We hit over 100 thumbs up. Again, this is happening almost every day. So thank you, everybody, for the extra support. I really do appreciate that. If you haven't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time. So Chris's Clever Craft will do a 2-minute intro on that premiere in 25 minutes. I'll drop the link in a little while, and I'll do it several times, and I'll pin it. But Chris's Clever Craft has started a gaming channel, and I will leave this live stream running right up until the moment that that video starts. So, thank you so much, Wandering Hippie. See you very soon. I will catch up with your channel over the next few days, and I'm off until Friday, and we'll be back with more Tuber Chat. So, Facing Reality, 819 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push you a little bit farther up and over the 820 she's thinking about. So, Facing Reality brings positive messages in a fun way. They mention this on their channel. They do it in all of their videos, and they bring that everywhere that they go as well. I'm going to take your underwater magic relax and unwind video. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. Facing Reality is always at the head of the list here in Tuber Chat when it comes to engagement and spreading positivity and motivation to other creators. Hopefully everybody will connect with her if you haven't already. And Facing Reality is another creator who seems to be everywhere all the time. When I'm out bouncing in between premieres and live streams, I run into them regularly supporting other creators. Did I forget again? Makeup Mom and Son. I always forget to show her second channel. I don't know why. I don't know why I forget that. Fabian and Mom is coming up right now. And then I'm going to show you a second channel from Makeup Mom and Son. Just making a note for myself as well. I still make notes on pen and paper. Hayura Festi, good to see you back in the house. Fabian and Mom is a creator. They haven't been in here in a little while, but it's great to have you back in the chat. They're bringing us pure variety on their channel, fashion, lifestyle, and DIY and vlogs. And I'm just going to take your latest video, this donut maker. This will be interesting. I haven't seen this before. And I'm going to add this into my catch-up list so that I can get caught up with your channel, make sure I don't fall too far behind. Fabian and Mom have been longtime friends of Tuber Chat with 1,260 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,300 that they're thinking about. Thank you for the like. Thank you for the share. Carolina Diamond Productions, I really do appreciate that. If anybody wants to swap playlists with each other, other in the chat for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Mama Reality, thank you so much. And hopefully you're already meeting new friends and family members here in the chat. I'm going to get through as many channels as I can in the next 20 minutes or so, but I'm going to start adding them much slower now, and I'm going to try to get through channels a little bit faster. So that we can get as many as we can. We'll probably get about 10 more channels on the screen. So we may not get to everybody. I'd rather let you know now. We try to get through as many as we can. Superchat's been explosively busy over the last several weeks, but I have to cap our live streams at 2.5 hours because I have family obligations later today and I've got to get moving. But I do appreciate every moment everybody spends, as long as we're meeting each other in the chat. That's the main purpose. And then as well, when we get to our premiere that's coming up from the new gaming channel from Chris's Clever Craft, you'll be able to continue connecting the same way that we are here in Superchat. So you'll get more friends and family members over there. And then we will send everybody over to a special live stream that we've got on our music channel that runs virtually 24/7, where you can always hop in there and meet people. And we have link drops over there as well, which makes it even faster. So Caden Plays It is the second channel for Makeup Mom and Son. I can't for the life of me figure out why I can't get in the habit of showing this channel at the right time. We've seen it many times before, but when we talk about Makeup Mom and Son, she is a dear friend who's here as a member and a moderator. This is the channel for her son. So I hope everybody will connect with this channel. We'd love to encourage this younger creator and get them moving up and over the 30 subscribers that they'll be thinking about soon enough, and possibly a little bit farther on their road to the first 100. Let me show Coupon Gail right now. We spun the wheel, and this is Gail's Southern Living with a second channel, and she has built up quite a reputation as a supporter. Lots of people are following Coupon Gail and her original channel, Gail's Southern Living. We'll look at both of those. I'm just going to take your friend mail video. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list so I can get caught up with your channel. I don't want to fall too far behind. She promises to help us save money in different ways here on her Coupon Gail channel, but I'm going to show you Gail's Southern Living in a moment if I can. She's got a lot of featured channels here, as you can see. Let's get it up. On the screen, and we'll see what's happening here. Nocturnal Nation, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. I can't for the life of me remember who said yesterday that they were going to have you on their channel, Neil. Neil is from Nocturnal Nation. He does free oracle readings on his channel, but he's going to be doing a collaboration with another creator, if I haven't already missed it. I think somebody mentioned that yesterday. Gail Southern Living is the first channel from this creator, fully monetized, lots of ways to support her when we get there, including super chats and memberships. With 1,560 subscribers, we'd love to push her a little bit closer to the 1,600 we know she's thinking about. She just did a live stream. I happen to hang out on that, but I'm going to take your question tag and I'm going to add this into my catch-up list so I can watch another video in the next couple of days. I'm going to spin the wheel. We'll see who's coming up next. And we'll get through probably a few more channels before we have to go. We've still got 15 minutes. I'm going to drop the link for our premiere in another second. That live chat will obviously be running already, so everybody can get in there if they need to. Oh, and then let's get Northeast Lincolnshire Train Spotting Hub up here. Just want to make sure that Chris's Clever Craft gets a couple of mods going on that channel as soon as we start. You can mod me if you want, but anybody is fine, just so that we have somebody, because it's a brand new channel that we'll be looking at for the first time. Northeast Lincolnshire Train Spotting Hub has 470 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 500 that they're thinking about. This creator comes to us originally from Sam's Vlogs Trains and More, who's still on the wheel. And they are incredibly supportive. They're here with us frequently in Tuber Chat almost every single day. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Obviously what you're going to find on this channel more than anything else is trains. So I hope everybody will enjoy this. And then if I put Lincolnshire LC and TC automated announcements, we'll get a second channel from this creator as well with 16 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther and get them rolling on that road towards their first 100. So I'm really flying through channels now because I just want to get through as many as I can before we have to go. And we've got a premiere coming up. I'm going to drop the link actually any second here, and we will be able to continue connecting during that live chat. So here's Sam's Vlogs Trains and More, the creator who introduced us to Lincolnshire Train Spotting Hub, Northeast Lincolnshire Train Spotting Hub. And we'll see what Sam's got going on. And I see that MSK Family Vlogs is here again. That's another creator who's been with Tuber Chat pretty much from the beginning and have been making frequent appearances again. So thank you for that. They are a dynamic family of creators. They've been a member for a very long time, one of our first official members. Generous, loyal, and dedicated, to say the least, as supporters. So Sam's Vlogs Trains and More is a dear friend. He has been for a long, long time. He's a moderator both here in Tuber Chat and on our music stream, which we'll look at after Chris's Clever Crafts premiere on his new channel today. Sam's Vlogs Trains and More has 1,420 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push him a little bit farther. Sam is right on the line for monetization right now, literally counting hours, probably less than 100 hours to go. So if anybody's looking to swap playlists, Sam's Vlogs Trains and More will be willing to do it. If you're somebody who doesn't swap playlists but is willing to run one, I hope you'll head over to Sam's Vlogs Trains and More and just run anything at all. He's really getting unbelievably close. We thought he'd have it by today, so it will be any day from now. But he shows generosity in every way that you can on YouTube. Like I said, he's been a dear friend for a very long time, a member for well over a year now. And on his channel, you'll find a lot of variety. So there are a lot of train videos, as you would expect, with a name like Sam's Vlogs Trains and More. But as well, you find shout-out videos, unboxings, product reviews, a lot of random live streams, and pardon me, my goodness. Fine, I'm just not drinking enough. Ruth Ohm's Journey, good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. And Sam's Vlogs Trains and More once a week will do a live stream for the purpose of connecting creators the same way that we do here in Tuber Chat. So you'll meet more friends and family members over there. He also does the featured channels collaboration that I talk about all the time. So hopefully everybody will connect with him. Like I said, by next week we expect to see this channel monetized. And well-deserved. Sam's Vlogs Trains and More is a very supportive creator. So, Cooking with Miss Brown is coming up as well. This is a longtime friend of Tuber Chat, and she is, we're happy to have her back in the chat today. She's got a couple of channels too. So we'll see what she's got going on with both of these. She's fully monetized, lots of ways to support her when we get to her channel, including super chats and memberships. I'm just getting the link now for the premiere that we're going to go and raid. It's going to be for Chris's Clever Crafts' brand new channel. So I hope you'll remember to give a thumbs up on the way in and subscribe when you get over there. And I'll pin this link. Maybe. Cooking with Miss Brown has 2,300 subscribers right now. Hope we can push her a little bit farther. I can see I'm way behind with you. So I'm just going to take this really long live stream replay. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list so I get caught up on this channel. But when we look at Miss Brown's family, we see a second channel from this same creator. She's incredibly supportive, very much loved and well respected as a YouTuber, and she always has engaging conversations going on in her chats. She does a lot of StreamYard panels and things. So here we have 769 subscribers on Miss Brown's family. I hope everybody will connect with her on both channels. She brings us more variety over here. So let's spin the wheel. I'm going to see if I can get to my link and finally pin it now. And that's for the premiere that's coming up. So everybody will be welcome and encouraged to connect with more friends and family members over in the premiere that we're going to watch from Chris's Clever Crafts brand new gaming channel. And I'll come over there as well. And then afterwards, we'll continue on to another stream where everybody can continue connecting on our music channel. For those of you who haven't seen it, all the same music in the background of Superchat is available as copyright-free music that you can use in your videos and live streams as well. We have a 24-hour live stream, or a virtual 24-hour live stream running over there. You can meet more friends and family members anytime you want, and there are link drops as well, which I know everybody likes. So MSK Family Vlogs has been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for a very long time. They're one of our first official members. They're fully monetized, including super chats and memberships. We can see they're active on the other social networks as well. This is really a dynamic family of creators, and they bring us pure variety on their channel. So there's all kinds of different content to see here. I'm just going to take your latest video, add this into my catch-up list again so I can catch up a little bit more with your latest content. They've got 1,460 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,500 that they're thinking about. Arsenic Element, thank you so much for coming back in. I appreciate every moment everybody can spend, even if it's just moments in between work breaks and things like that. I really do appreciate that. So I'm looking at what I can do about adding some more names on the wheel from our chat list. VR Josie is coming up. And Cabaret Gaming. Mama's Handprint's already there. And Mortgage with Me. And that might have to be it. I'll move as quickly as I can through these channels. And then we're going to go, like I said, to that premiere. I dropped the link and I pinned it, but I'll drop it a couple more times. And we'll be able to continue connecting over there the same way that we are here. VR Josie is coming up right now. MSK Family Vlog should be easy to find. Mama Reality. They've got enough subscribers now to come up pretty high in the search results. But as you search for them, you can use your filters to search for channels. You could do that on a computer or a phone, and they'll likely come up easily. Just want to make sure we're matching the avatar whenever we're looking for a channel. VR Josie has 51 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. They're halfway now to the first 100. We'd love to get them moving a little bit more. I'm going to take your latest video and I'm going to add this into my catch-up list so I can catch up with what you got going on. And VR Josie is part of a gaming crew. They actually come to us through Instagram, which is really cool. This is another example of how using the other social networks can bring in more traffic to your channel and your videos. So my suggestion always for anybody using Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, Snapchat, any of that stuff, is to start with the networks that you use the most, right? So if you're a Facebook or Instagram kind of person, then those are where you start. And if you are somebody who loves Twitter, then Twitter's where you start. You can expand into more as you'd like to, but you will always find the most success with the social networks that you find most comfortable and that you enjoy the most. So VR Josie, again, has been with us for a couple of months now, but came in through Instagram. Very cool. So Cabarar Gaming is coming up. This creator also has a couple of channels. They always advocate for us to get those extra thumbs up. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. Please remember to give Chris's Clever Crafts brand new gaming channel a thumbs up on the way in when we get over to that premiere. Cabarar Gaming is posting frequently. I thought I was caught up with you, but look at this. They've got another premiere ready to go. They've got a couple more videos since I was there. One just came out same time as Superchat actually today, so I'll add that into my catch-up list. Cabarar Gaming is an energetic creator that draws you into their live streams when you manage to catch up with this creator. They're very welcoming. You can feel the fun that they're having as an energetic creator. They draw you in, and you'll definitely get a warm welcome when you're over there. Everyday Notes, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in, and then thank you so much, Chris's Clever Craft, and yeah, I'll do it. Well, I'll drop that link when it's time. And then last question. Just so I have a idea how long is the video. But thank you for that. Cabarar Gaming, let's look at Cabarar Vlogs. This creator's second channel where they bring us tips and tutorials when it comes to tech and things of that nature. 119 subscribers over here. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther and get them rolling on the road towards the 200 that they're thinking about. So let me spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here, and it's time for me to drop that link again. So I will do that in another moment. I can see that people are already starting to head over to Chris's Clever Crafts new gaming channel for their premiere. And Mortgage with Me is coming up right now. This is another financial channel that's here in the TuberChat family. They've been with us for quite some time now, and I'm happy we have so many financial channels coming in now, because when we think about monetizing our channels and our small businesses, wouldn't it be wonderful if we could maximize the impact of the income that's going to come when we do get these things monetized, right? So Mortgage with Me is helping us with budgeting, with saving money. They've got systems for this. You can follow along, and they intend on helping improve everybody's financial existence. So I hope you'll enjoy that when you get there. We don't have a sub count on this channel, but that's okay. We just want to push them as up towards the next milestone that they're looking towards. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones of different types, whether we're working on our first 5 subscribers or 10 or 50 or 100 or 1,000 or even more. So we just want to do everything we can to push each other along, and hopefully soon enough we'll get this channel up to 500 and see that community tab pop out. So Mama's Handprint is coming up right now. This is another longtime friend of TuberChat as well. Carolina Diamond Productions, I hope I welcomed you. I did see you come in. I've got you on the wheel. Mama's Handprint has 873 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit closer to the 900 that they're thinking about, get them officially on the road to 1K. I'm just going to take your latest video, put it in my catch-up list so I don't fall behind with your channel. Mama's Handprint's been a longtime friend of TuberChat. You can see they've got a few featured channels there, and I appreciate every moment everybody spent here today. We're going to look at one more channel, which will be Carolina Diamond Productions. I'll spin the wheel just for fun. Forgive me for the channels we didn't get to today. I have to cap these live streams at 2.5 hours, but we always try to get through as many channels as we can. Now, we're going to head over to Chris's Clever Crafts, brand new gaming channel for a premiere that he's got set up. And please don't forget to give me a thumbs up on the way out, but more importantly, give him a thumbs up on the way in. Subscribe on your way into that channel as well. I will see everybody over there. And like I said, we can continue connecting over there. When that live chat is done with that premiere, we will also drop a link for another live stream that we can jump into as well, and everybody will be able to continue connecting, so you still have lots of opportunity to meet more friends and family members today. This is Carolina Diamond Productions. They happen to be a member, so we added them onto the wheel right away, as we do with all of our members. They do pure variety on their channel. I'm just grabbing their latest video How can I Oh, you're posting so frequently, multiple times a day. I was just about to freak out and say, like, why am I so far behind? I was just with Carolina Diamond Productions on a couple of live streams, but they're posting like crazy, which is great. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to them. 647 subscribers. They are a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, and you can see active on the other social networks as well. So thank you, everybody, for the time that you spent. I'm going to drop the link for the premiere that we're going to one more time. It's about to start. And I will see you over there. We will continue meeting new friends and family members the same way that we are here. And thank you, everybody, for the time that you spent. We'll see you again next weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.